Good afternoon, children. So today we are going to discuss interchange of parts of speech. And this topic, interchange of parts of speech, is again it comes under transformation of sentences. So what is this topic? Interchange of parts of speech. The topic is we will change one part of a speech into another without changing the meaning. That means we will change verb into noun, adjective into noun, or adverb into noun without changing the meaning. That means the whole idea is that we will change one part of a speech into another without changing the meaning. So hence the topic is interchange of parts of speech. Interchange of parts of speech. That means we will change one part of speech into another without changing the meaning. And there are so many different ways of doing it. So the first topic we are saying it, changing into verb. Changing into verb. So here we will see, that we will change any other parts of speech that could be noun, adjective into verb without changing the meaning. Let us see it through an example. Suppose if I say smoking is injurious to health. So here injurious is it's an adjective. Yes. Now we will change this adjective into verb without changing the meaning. So the sentence becomes smoking injures health. See. So we have changed injurious, that is adjective, into injured, which is verb, without changing the meaning. So both the sentences mean the same. Fine. That is smoking is injurious to health. It means the same as when we say smoking injures health. Let us see another example. Graham Bell made the invention of telephone. So here you see the word invention. This invention word is noun. And here we will change this invention into verb. How? Without changing the meaning. So the sentence would become Graham Bell invented telephone. So here it is invented, and this invented word is what? It is verb. So see here in this sentence we have changed noun into verb. Let us take one more example. You must render help to her. See, you must render help to her. Here help is noun in the sentence. So here we will change noun into verb. It's very simple to do it. That is, you must help her. So here help has become verb. Is that fine? So under these three examples, children, we have seen interchange of parts of the speech. That means we have seen change of adjective into verb in first sentence, that is injurious to injured. In second sentence we have changed interchange of noun into verb, that is invention into invented. And in third sentence we have seen the change of noun into verb, that is help into help. So here help remains the same. Help even in noun form it remains help also, and in verb forms also it remains help. So on first topic we have seen changing into verb. So let us see another way we will change some other parts of the speech into noun. Here we have changed into verb. Now next we will see into noun. Is that clear, children? It's really interesting. It gives you ways of speaking same sentence in other ways, and it really checks your knowledge of grammar, and that's really important. So under the now the second topic comes, and in this second topics we will see changing into noun. Fine, changing into noun. It means now here we are going to change other parts of the speech into noun. Let us see with some example. Let's see it with some example. Who invented computer? See children, who invented computer? Yeah, invented is what? Yeah, invented is verb. So we need to change into noun. So how can we change it? Who made the invention of computer? So here it has become noun. See, invented has changed into invention, but the sentence meaning remains the same. Now let us see another example. Who discovered India? Here who discovered India? Here discovered is verb. We will change this discovered into noun. Same way we can change it. Who made discovery of India? It is noun. See, discovered verb has changed into noun without changing the meaning. Let us see another. She is healthy. Let us see this. She is healthy. Fine. Healthy is what? Healthy is adjective. So we will change here adjective into noun. How can we change it? We can change it. She is in good health. So here health is noun. So here we have changed adjective into noun. Let us take one more example. He fought, or he did it. He fought courageously. He fought courageously. Here courageously is what? Here it is adverb. We will change this adverb into noun. How? He fought with great courage. So here courage has changed into noun. So this, see you children, the interesting part is this, that we are changing one part into another without changing the meaning. What have we done here? We have changed here changing into noun. That means here we have changed different parts of the speech into noun. So what the first sentence we took as the first sentence? First sentence is who invented computer? Here invented is verb. We have changed verb into noun. Invention. How? Who made the invention of computer? Second sentence is who discovered India? Here discovered is again is verb. We have changed into noun. How? Who made discovery of India? Third sentence is she is healthy. Here healthy is adjective. We have changed this into noun. How? She is in good health. Health is here noun. And fourth sentence is he fought courageously. Courageously is here adverb. We have changed courageously into noun. Courage. How? He fought with great courage. Is that clear, children? So under the interchange of parts of the speech, this was the second topic, that is changing into verb. That means changing into noun. That means we have changed the different parts of the speech into noun. So let us see the next. Next, under the same topic, next we will see changing into adjective. That means what? We will change different parts of speech into adjective. Fine. So third topic is your changing into adjective, and our third topic is this into adjective. So let us see how can we change a given parts of the speech into adjective. Let us see. He confessed. He confessed his guilt. Guilt is here noun. We will change noun into adjective. See how can we change it. So we can change it thus. He confessed that he was guilty. So here guilt is adjective. See how have we changed guilt into guilty, but the meaning is remains the same. Next one more example we can take it. How wine injures liver. Here injures is what? Here injures is verb. So we will change this verb into adjective. How can we do that? We can do it very easily. Like wine is injurious to liver. Injurious for liver, injurious to liver, you can do it. So here it is, injurious is what? Adjective. See children. So in these two examples, what have we done? We have changed adjective into different parts of the speech into adjective. How? The first example is he confessed his guilt. So here guilt is noun. We have changed guilt into guilty, and then the sentence has become he confessed that he was guilty. For second example, we have seen wine injures liver. So here injures is verb. That means we are going to change verb into adjective. How? Wine is injurious for liver. Fine. So one more heading comes under this, and into that we will change a given parts of the speech into adjective, not adverb. So this is the fourth topic under interchange of parts of speech. Right? So here what we are going to see, here we are going to see, we are going to convert a given parts of the speech into adverb. See, let us take one example. She is sure to get success. She is sure to get success. Right? See here. Now we are going to change it to adverb. How? She will surely succeed. Fine. So we have changed into adverb. Fine. One more example. See, he does not intend to speak. He does not intend. Here intend is verb. So we will change this verb into adverb. How? He does not speak intentionally. He does not speak intentionally. See, intent has changed into intentionally. Here verb has changed into adverb. Fine. One more example we can see she sang a sweet song. So here sweet is adjective, and we will change adjective into adverb. How? She sang a song sweetly. So here we have changed adjective into adverb. So here a given part of the speech is changed into adverb. That means here changing into adverb. So in first sentence, she is sure to get success. Here sure is noun is changed into surely. She will surely succeed. Adverb. He does not intend to speak. Here intend is verb. It's changed into adverb. How? She does not speak intentionally. And third sentence we have seen here, she sang a sweet song. Yes, sweet is adjective. So we change it like she sang a song sweetly in adverb. So dear children, so here in today's topic we have seen interchange of different parts of speech. right? Sometimes we have changed, noun into verb, and then we have changed it to noun into different parts of the speech. So we have studied under 4 headings. The first heading was changing into verb, second heading was changing into noun, third was changing into adjective, and fourth is changing into adverb. So that really, gives you exposure into all parts of the speeches, and that's why here you see, that everything is important. And when you have knowledge of almost everything in grammar, then only you become a good speaker, and then only you have a very good communication, and you also, you become very creative in writing skill, and you can write anything, you want to express, and you can write. So thank you, keep learning, practicing. Thank you, and God bless you.